Hi everybody, welcome to busy with day two, and I was busy looking for information because I'd like to build a new uh, ad or post for tonight's lesson, and let me just quickly see if okay, so it's blocked. Do the screen share quickly. Yeah, no, it's slow on the internet. There we go. Share screen. Okay, now you can see my screen. Let's go back. So I was busy looking for um, information that I could use tonight on my phone. Okay, no interruptions. And tonight for a post that I would like to put on my Facebook page to see how I draw people. So perhaps let's go back to my page and happened yesterday. So I'm busy talking to somebody. I'll just do this. Um, yeah, so this was the ad or the promotion that I put on yesterday to say that I'm busy now with this program, and we are looking at getting 20 customers in the next 30 days. And the industry that I'm involved in is the money revolution. So yesterday was just the main thing to get started and get a Facebook page going and inviting people to join us to have a look at it in the way I want to go forward. So I got some two shares from my program that was shared on two other Facebook pages. I actually didn't go and look to see what happened there, and I got a like for that one yesterday. Um, Then I interacted with somebody else and shared their page and added something in here just to add value to my page. And so this is what I did today. And I asked what I've learned also, or what I'm doing here was to ask a question about people's reality. And the analogy that I used here is your subconscious and your conscious. So your subconscious is the big truck, and the conscious is you actively thinking about what you are doing in your day. Are you alive? Are you present in your day? I mean, just remember now when you got your car license, um, you had to physically look for where the clutch is and the pedal and the brake before you could press the pedals. You had to concentrate on where the wipers and the indicators were situated on the steering wheel, where the router was, and also where the gears was, and second and third and fourth. Well, that was when I was doing my license, but now the cars are going up to six gears, and I suppose why, because people struggle to count, the automatics can go up to eight. um, yes, so and remember that time when you went for your license, or before you went for your license, you got your learners and you were driving. And I can still remember my eldest daughter teaching her to drive. And when she took her eyes off to look at the gears to do the change shift, she actually moved her body across to the left, and that meant she also turned the wheel with her when she went to the left, and she would swerve across the road. But happening now, if you are driving, I mean, it's happened to me a lot that you get into the car and you decide I'm going to work or um, friends over the weekend and you've got a distance to travel. Roadworks and stop streets that you have to cross, intersections, and there's kids on the road and cars and motorbikes and cyclists everywhere. Nation, and you think, get here. And you can't remember, you can't remember your journey of physically getting there. So what has happened is subconscious, which is the truck, to do. It's like breathing. It knows breathe out. It's controlling your heartbeat. It's controlling your eyelids, closing of your eyes to lubricate your eyes. It's the muscles and your heart pumping and pushing the blood to your body and your muscles. When you were small, that's where you start learning to walk. Start training your mind the sequence of how your muscles must work to be able to hold on to something, how to pick something up, how to get, how to sit upright, how to stand upright. So those things eventually become subconscious operations and you don't think about them. If you're already now operating subconsciously, driving wherever you are, that means this truck is running free. It's running free. What's going to happen to your life? Sitting in that little chair where the conscious is and controlling the steering wheel, you're going to get anywhere. So that was the idea, so that people should become conscious. And the question also was, what is your alibi and letting this truck run free? Because people say such is life, stuff happens. No, no, it's wrong. You must control your destiny. You decide you want to do something, and when you get old, you look back and you see you missed the journey. You were not in the driving seat. You missed the whole plot. Your whole 65 years, you missed it. What happened? And you don't know. You can't remember how you got where you are. 65, busy to retire, and the memory bank is empty. Okay, so this is what happened in the meantime. And if I open my messenger, so I've 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11 people that I interacted with today, and only one of them asked me, "What am I busy with?" So imagine you are interacting with people, and what I've found here, I had friends that was busy selling houses, and I've sold houses, and I'm moving and looking for new places to stay. And if I've got on my Facebook friendship, people that are actually, and this is my purpose now, is to work with these people here that I've, but I actually haven't got a relationship with them, and I'm busy going through that list and building a relationship with them. I can be a networker. I can connect people. So if somebody like the person that was selling the house can connect to people that I know in that area that are estate agents. If somebody's got a problem with electricity, then I say, well, I've got a friend that is an electrician or a plumber or Anything like last night, we were talking about ladies that are actually quite handy women, but there are still stuff that they struggle with. And then, if I've got a friend or somebody that I know that is, I will then consider that I know of that is doing that type of work, then I can refer and connect those people. And we've missed not talking to one another anymore. Everybody's on the phone. So, what I found also now today when I was talking to the people, um, I would just ask her, and they would take a couple of minutes to type me a paragraph. So, what I've realized is people are desperate. Listen to them. People would like or would love to have somebody acknowledge them. You know, I've become like a stopwatch. I've stopped time, that moment in time with them where I can chat to them and they can talk. And when people, you must open yourself. You must become vulnerable and stuff. So I've spoken to some of them about my working experiences, about family stuff they are talking about, and somehow that connects us, and then they start opening up and talking more, and so that's my thing that I've learned from this is, and I've decided that I'm not going to allow anybody to not unfriend me, but to outfriend me. Because what I've learned in business is that friends, to connect with people, to them every day, but acknowledge people. And if you look after customers, that's what they say. Your current customers, it's much easier to keep them. So why not get involved with your customers, know more about them, start talking to them about their families. What are they doing? Are they happy? They like to travel. How's the family? I mean, in our family, there's a lot of people that are struggling with cancer. Today, also now, my wife said to me, "There's another guy that I know. I work with him. He's got cancer now as well. Young guy, 44." So, there's a lot of hurt out there, and if you can just listen to people, I suppose that's why we've got two ears and one mouth, so that we can listen twice as much as we talk. Now, so I've been talking too much now, so let's get down to business. And so what I've done now is I actually went on the internet and I looked for some news feedback about stuff. And I think what I'm going to run with is Sir Richard Branson is an investor and a venture and other venture capitalists have all invested in Valley and Wall Street and New York in cryptocurrency. So let's go to the internet here, pictures here. So let's go to Google. Let's see. Let's go that one there, google.com, and let's go images. Pictures, people like pictures. And let's put the crypto. Let's see. Future of money. Let's see. Oh, okay. So hopefully a lot of you know about Bitcoin or cryptocurrency. I'm not mm, investing as such in Bitcoin at the moment. A lot of my friends that are, I'm actually investing in another cryptocurrency, but of money, and there's a lot to be said about Bit or cryptocurrency and blockchain. So maybe tomorrow night I'll talk about that, and I'll expand on it on my webpage and see what I can do there to draw customers. Remember, of this is to get new customers. So this is my journey, but you can do this also for your business, even if you're a hairdresser or a hardware shop or a paint shop or um, what are they like a bookstore, stationery shop, a postnet, a little franchise. To expand your business in your area, get more customers, maybe more corporate people. Maybe you do copier machines. There's all these different kinds of copier machines, and maybe this is a way that you can connect with people. And if you think about that 6 degrees of separation, that somebody that you meet up with can refer you eventually to a huge client that can change your life. In my research, I found a lady that was earning $100,000 a year. She was a top salesperson, and when she started working like this, building relationships, better relationships, and looking for new customers, she managed to, in 1 year, salary by 200%. So she moved up from sales commissions from $100,000 to $300,000 in 1 year. So, this is also for salespeople. This is a way for you to get new customers. Remember, needs customers. Any business can only make money once they sell something. Most people like to sell, and most people hate salespeople. So, to do business like that, it's hard selling, it doesn't work. People can smell you. I mean, just think how many times you've answered the phone before the guy has even spoken about his product. You've already decided he's either selling insurance or some cell phone that, and you cut the phone. It just takes you a couple of seconds. And he could have had a good deal for you, but you just shut him down before he could even present to you. And so that's why, people hate selling. So you need to find a way that you can speak to people, that they are open-minded to receive what you can offer them. Remember, your service is something that will solve a problem they've got. Because I said I wanted to talk about Richard Branson, so let's see if we put in the cryptocurrency in Richard. See what that gives us. Here's some pictures of him. He's got an interview. Oh, that's a nice one. Let's see that one. And open it up. Enroll today, the company. But there they've got where he's actually talking on a live show. Let's see, what's this? Sitting there. It's got nothing to do with money. Bill Gates, coin in his hand. Now, I think let's take this picture here. I'm actually going to go like this. Make it easier. Take a new snap. I'll take it from there. Like so. Copy. Okay, so this is the picture of Benson. Very good quality. See if we And we can use it as a background. Let's go like this and crop it. Make it smaller like that. Make it like this. Let's see if we expand it, if it will go bigger. I'm fortunate I've got my granddaughter visiting me. Okay, so let's try that again. Come on. Let's see if we cut a little bit more on the side. That. Maybe even on this side. That. Come on. This corner here. Let's put this in the middle. There we go. Okay, so now let's take the wording. Let's see if there's something that we can use. So the person is an investor and the venture capitalist and venture capitalists have all invested in the Silicon Valley. Let's get here. Jim Branson as an investor. Come on. My picture is moving. I don't want my picture to move. Okay, and which is an investor. Let's see. That little thing called blockchain is at the fourth one. Okay, let's do this. Go this. So let's see how we can put this together. Okay, so the person is an investor. Take that out. Space, and I'll take this. Come on. That. Here we go. Copy that, and I'll put it in the front here. So Richard Branson is an investor in Bitcoins, wallets, and cryptocurrency, blockchain, blocks, and chains. I'll put the full stop. So if is so if is if he's looking at currency So if he's looking at cryptocurrency, it's clear that they're the next best thing. Okay, so let's do this. I think it nicely like that, and I'll take it to the top part. Oh, wrong way. Oh, I love this thing that can go back. So even if you make a mistake and it disappears, you can bring it back. Okay, so let's increase the size of this. Make it even bigger. Cover his whole face. And maybe highlight his name and cryptocurrency. And maybe this as well. Bretson is investing in cryptocurrencies, which is also they're the next big thing. Let's see, it didn't go in largely. Here we go. Okay. Okay, so what I'll do now is I'll save it. That's my program there, so I'm going to save this as a JPEG so I can put it on my Facebook page. And I've done now, here's number 4, so this will be my number 5 slide for this campaign. And it's saved, just this one page. And let's go to the internet. Here's Peter's page. Got some information. So I'll finish the conversation very later. So what I'll do is here, I'm going to put in my slide. So everybody here is on my Facebook page for 30 days. If you know people that are small business owners and they are looking at increasing their business without a budget, yeah, it's a bit slow now. I mean, I'm showing you how it's done. I'm learning as I'm going. So this is the school of bumps and knocks, and that's how you learn. That's what relationships are for. Getting closer to your customers and building a strong business. And I think that's why like hairdressers are so good in their business, because they keep the customers. They become like the lady or the gentleman who's going for a haircut. They actually become these psychologists because they share a lot of information there. Because there's somebody that are interested in them, somebody there that are listening to them. So why don't you think you should do that either? And then they are exactly like dentists. You know, when you finish with your appointment, they already make your next appointment to make sure the customer is coming back. What are you doing to make sure your customer is coming back to you? Because I'm loading that. I just want to share some more information with people just to show them. So I'm just going to say this here about Bitcoin. Bitcoin is now worth over $1,000. And I got involved with Bitcoins. I was shown it about 9 years ago when it originated, 2 years. And I said, there's no way I'm swapping my real money for this monopoly money. And now it's over $1,000 worth for one piece. It actually went up now a couple of weeks ago to almost $1,300. I could have bought it for 10 cents to the dollar, a coin. maybe I'll show you guys at another time. A couple of coins I would have been, well, I wouldn't have had to do what I'm doing now. So let me copy this. I think I'm going to use this in my startup line um, for my post. There we go. Is it loading? Okay, so this will be the last thing. So I'll give you feedback tomorrow again of what has happened. Come on. It's a little bit slow tonight. Hopefully you're seeing a good thing now. Okay, so I'm getting close to my half an hour. That's my goal. I don't want to spend more than half an hour a day on this to build my business. Because then it becomes, okay, let me actually load images, pictures. Oh, I loaded this pictures again. Okay. So let me actually copy the words and then go to Facebook and paste it in there as words. No, it's not taking it as words. Okay. I'm going to find another way to do this. See, always something new to learn. Okay, so let's do this. Copy that. Go to WordPress. Yeah. Print it as words, then recopy it now as words and not a picture. Copy and then take it to Facebook. There we go. Stick around. Bitcoins are now worth over $1,000 a piece, with millions of dollars in assets transferred each day. Yet, as the average person ask the average person what they know about it, and you're most likely to be met with a blank stare at your face. So, I've finished it. Or I've asked people, that is the steps. One in every 13 people know about this money, and even though people were already starting to talk about this happening in the 1990s, about 1994, they started talking about this. It was originated in 2009, and now we're already looking at it being worth $1,000 a piece. That's awesome. So what I'm going to do here also to create awareness, some people are starting to look, I'm going to put points as a hashtag so that we can create information. And let's see here now, where did I go? Must go back to my page, close that one, and I'm just going to put in Bitcoin there. And I think I'm going to give it a heading. What did the capital B, and in let me go back here and say, actually put a hashtag. So see the future of money. as well. And let's post it. And then let's come back tomorrow night and see what has happened. Thank you for listening here. Have a good evening. And if you've got comments, please leave comments on the 20 customers in 3 days Facebook page. And if you have questions, otherwise, if you would like to know more about this, you can come here. But this is this is not why I'm doing it. This is why I'm doing it on Facebook is to force myself to do this over a period of 20 days to market my business. And so what I'm learning is I'm making mistakes, but you can learn from my mistakes. Or if I'm doing it right, you can learn what is the right way to do and shortcut your progress. So let's meet here tomorrow night. I'll put on the link early again so you can come and have a look here. Thank you much for your support and encouragement. And let's see, do we have 20 new customers at the end of 30 days? Thank you, everybody, and good night.